Hey Facebook, listen, this is not a happy note I'm on, you know what I'm saying? It's really driving me crazy the situations that's happening right now as we speak. You know, I feel as if I'm partly responsible because a- and I'm sure a lot of us are in a sense, but we were so young that we could not really formulate the energy that we needed and that we could have made a difference because a lot of these activities has been taking place far too long. It's been going on for a long time. Sister Soldier been talking about it. It's been going on back in the day. I mean, a lot of things have been ugly, and I'm gonna talk about myself right now because I too were a victim of the type of harassment that a child should not have. Like, I think I was around 14 or 15 years old, and I was walking home one night. It had to be like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and policeman pulled me to the side, and it was very nice, and he told me get in a car and like that. But in the car, he handcuffed my left hand, and then he drove me to a secluded area, and he asked me to perform oral sex. And I never reported him or anything like that, but he um, he said if I catch you out here again, blah blah blah, and he said did threats or what have you. And at the time, I had a 7 year boyfriend or whatever like that, not 7 year, probably like 3 or 4 year boyfriend, and I believed in the monogamy at that time wholeheartedly because I guess I was so young, of course. But I solely believed in monogamy, and I mean, it just tore my life up. I was never the same. Then, as I get older, I see another incident happen, which has happened to my daughter, and she was only 16 years old, and she was raped by four guys um, coming from work at Wendy's, directly from Wendy's. Um, Bottom line is, one of the police officers was always talking to the boy who raped my one of the boys who raped my daughter in front of 7-Eleven and smiling and laughing with him. We reported it. They said they were investigating it. They said they lost all the evidence. I got a letter back saying that one semen was not enough to prosecute for my daughter at 16. And I'm just blessed to have my daughters grow up and be strong individuals. But in this regard, I just feel, like we are part of this whole scenario. We are a major part. Like, if I had the balls when I was a young girl just to speak up and let somebody know that this type of ugly action was taking place, then if I was as strong as my daughter, but my daughter didn't know for sure that these boys were police activity boys at any point, because I'm pretty sure with all my heart and soul that he had to be some kin to one of those policemen because they were laughing and joking. My daughter said at the 7-Eleven, and they allowed one of them to go back out of state to school. They would rent a house out in Fort Totten area and rape girls, and you guys remember that. You remember that because it was a time where they were looking for them. They raped a 12-year-old virgin and so forth like that. My daughter was 16, and so police didn't really do anything to execute. They had all the information they needed. Nobody was arrested, blah blah. Okay. But nevertheless, we still try always to stay out of harm's way and away from that system, and I just, my blessings are with every person who takes a stand, but I think we should take a stand in a different way, and I think we should buck the monetary system because this monetary system only allows one side to be superior and another side to be totally inferior. I'm, I'm not into the yang and the yang and the trip and the traff and the riff and the raff. I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? The hogwash shenanigans that they put out. I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? I I am responsible for my actions, and so should anyone else, be responsible for their actions. You know what I mean? For every action, there's always a reaction. That's the law of attraction. Everybody knows that. And the bottom line is, you know, um, I really believe that we should rid the monetary system. And, if it only allows, again, one side to be superior, one race to be superior, and all other races be inferior, it's something wrong. How did we go along with this for so long? I am devastated. You know, um, also, I have another suggestion. We can make it so that maybe everyone in the world makes 100,000 a year off the top, so that we can avoid discrepancies. Superior and inferiority, which is anyway BS at its best. We all can get along for real. We all can help one another, but it's not happening. So therefore, we have to create a monetary system, if we're going to continue a monetary system, that will allow everyone to make 100,000 per year in 2016, not 2020. You feel me? Not 2020. Oh, we're gonna do it in 2020. Who's gonna be here in 2020? You know what I'm saying? I want to see the evidence right now. So if we want to do something sincerely, you people, I really think all my heart, everyone who loves someone or have a spirit for anyone that they love, or just, trying to support this generation that's really sticking up, because they're doing what they got to do. They're marching. You know what I'm saying? They're doing what we did, and let's get it together, y'all. Let's do what we got to do. Let's buck this monetary system, because this monetary system is the reason everything is the way it is. A lot of people can't even make bail. Why you think that is? You know what I'm saying? Why you think they put a bail on your head? Because they know that they have the upper hand. So the bottom line is, buck the monetary system. Rid the monetary system. We do not need a system that allow only one race to be superior and all others inferior.